What's up, peeps? So they recently changed some Cold War scopes and they basically zoomed them out a little bit more. They changed the axial arms 3 times, they changed the Royal and Cross 4 times, and they changed the SUSAT multi-zoom. But a lot of people were saying that it actually does affect recoil. Like, maybe it's visual, maybe it's not. But today we're going to be putting that to the test to see if the new scopes affect recoil control. Let's take a look at it. So the weapon that we're going to be using is the AK-47, mostly because it's got a lot of recoil, so we can see if there's any discrepancies with the recoil. So this is the setup that we got right here. By the way, if you guys want to check out the gameplay with this gun, it is insane. Link will be in the chat and the comment section. First off that we're going to be testing is the actual arms 3 times. And again, we're going to be using the same exact setup for all the other ones, just changing the scope. So we're going to stand 15 meters apart, and we're going to be doing 2 different tests. So we're going to blast all 45 rounds into here without trying to control the recoil. All right, there we go. That was from 15 rounds. Now we're gonna move a little bit to the right and do the same test. And as we can see, pretty similar. Now let's go ahead and change the scope. Now the one that we got next is the 4 times scope on this one. And this one looks exactly like the VOK now. I mean, it is really similar, although I still think it's a little bit too thick on the sides. But let's go ahead and continue with the testing. 15 meters on mark. Let's go ahead and blast off. There we go. Let's go ahead and do another little test to the right. Double checking 15 meters. Recoil is just insane in this gun, but so far as we can see, there is no recoil change. Now we're going to be going into the final one, the SUSAT multi-zoom. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, last scope change to SUSAT multi-zoom. And let's go ahead and test it out. This one does look pretty nice. This one definitely does look a little bit zoomed out. Let's just go ahead and double check. 15 meters on point and blast off. It must just be wow, the aim is really weird. I don't know if you guys see, but I think this is like kind of glitched out. It's not my aim moving as a whole, but it's the crosshairs moving insanely weird. Look at that. Look, what in the world is, oh my God. What did they do with the scopes? This is what I mean. Why do they grab something that isn't broken and try to fix it? As you can see, I mean, there's a little bit of discrepancies with the recoil, but that just has to do depending on where we start and because the recoil is a little bit different. But as we can see, there is no recoil difference at all. Now, but what we can tell right here is there's definitely some visual recoil control with the AK-47 and the SUSAT, that something's going on. I mean, if we try to control that, what is this? It looks like if it's in some high drugs and it's like twitching all over the place. Oh my God. It seems like the reticle is following every bullet that the AK-47 is shooting. Oh my God, this is horrible. Wow. So we definitely learned something that I didn't know. Do not, by the love of God, use the SUSAT multi-zoom in the new update because they need to fix that. The best one so far definitely does seem to be the 3 times. Definitely the cleanest of them all out of the 4 times, 3 times. But let me know in the chat, in the comment section, which one do you prefer, 3 times or the 4 times? Thank you for tuning in. Peace out, everybody.